Hello, welcome to Guidancy Education Channel. We are continuing Class 11 Chemistry, Chapter 2, Structure of the Atom. We will see the topic that is discussed. We have completed the circumstances or two developments which led to quantum mechanical model. In this video, we are starting quantum mechanical model of the atom. Part 1. The subtopics discussed are Introduction, Schrödinger equation, significance of wave function, representation of Schrödinger equation. Please watch this video completely without skipping so that you can understand the content of the subsequent videos in this series. And if you think the video is useful, do like the video, share the video with your friends, and also give me your feedbacks as comments in the comment box below. If you have not yet subscribed my channel, do subscribe it now and also press the bell button for notification of new videos. Your comments, likes and subscriptions are of great motivation for me. I value it very much. Thank you very much. Now we will pass on to the class. In this video, we are going to introduce ourselves to quantum mechanical model of atom. It is a model of the atom based on the principles of quantum mechanics. What is quantum mechanics? Quantum mechanics is a theory which explains the physical properties of nature at microscopic level, that is, at atomic or subatomic particle level. De Broglie equation, which gives the wavelength of matter waves, is applicable for microscopic objects. So, quantum mechanics takes into account this wave property of matter. Therefore, this theory is more complex and more perfect. Quantum mechanics is the result of the marvelous contributions done by two eminent scientists, Heisenberg and Schrödinger. We have already seen in the previous videos that Heisenberg proposed the uncertainty principle or principle of uncertainty, which says that the exact position and momentum of an electron cannot be determined simultaneously. What is the contribution of Schrödinger? He put forward an equation called Schrödinger equation. Schrödinger equation is considered as the basis or backbone of quantum mechanics. This equation is a differential equation. It is a very complex equation. It requires lot of mathematical calculations. At this level, we don't need any derivation or calculation. We will simply understand the basic concept and circumstances which led to Schrödinger equation and the mathematical representation of Schrödinger equation. There is no need to be afraid of Schrödinger equation. We will discuss this in very simple words so that you can attempt the questions which are asked from this topic. Schrödinger equation is very complex because it uses certain complex numbers. For the present, we are not concerned with all such details. What really is Schrödinger equation? It is only a modification of de Broglie equation. I have already posted videos on de Broglie equation and Heisenberg's principle. If you have not yet watched that, click the I button in order to watch that. Okay? What was the need to modify de Broglie equation? De Broglie equation gives the wavelength of matter wave as equal to h by momentum p. Lambda is the wavelength of the matter wave and h is Planck's constant. It is experimentally proved and it has been accepted. It has been verified. Though it had experimental support, when this was put to practical use, it was found that it had certain problems. Let us try to understand that this is the electron which has matter and it is associated with a wave. That is the dual property of matter. This matter, it is moving, so it has a velocity. Let us mark it as velocity of object VO. This wave also is propagated and it has a certain velocity of propagation. Let us represent this as its velocity as VW. W for wave and O for material object. When these two velocities were calculated mathematically using the equation, that is, P is nothing but mass into velocity, that is momentum. When these two quantities were calculated, it was found that the two values do not agree, that is, they were not equal. VW was not equal to VO. Velocity of propagation of the wave is equal to half the velocity of the object. What does that mean? It means that the object moves ahead and the wave comes behind that. They are not propagated together. But you know, the wave property of the object is its intrinsic or innate property. It is a characteristic of the object. So these two velocities cannot be like this. They should be equal. That is, matter and its matter wave should move together. So Gibbon equation could not be used for making calculations of the velocity. This problem was solved by Schrödinger through his equation. He used a term called wave function, represented by the Greek letter psi, instead of wavelength, to describe the matter wave. His equation is called Schrödinger equation. We already said that it is a complex equation. It is a differential equation. You have heard all these terms in mathematics and also in physics. Solution of Schrödinger equation gives the wave function. Wave function of different electrons in an atom or molecule is different. We will see the mathematical representation of Schrödinger equation after we discuss all these points. What is the significance of wave function? The wave function psi of an electron gives a few very important or salient properties or information regarding the electron. It gives the energy state and also the probability of finding an electron at a particular location. What is energy state? As per the concepts of classical mechanics or classical physics, energy state means orbit. We have discussed this term when we discussed Bohr atomic model. Bohr atomic model is based on principles of classical physics. Concepts of quantum mechanics developed only later on. By the way, what is classical mechanics or classical physics? Classical physics explains physical properties of nature at a macroscopic level. What is the significance of explaining at macroscopic level? At macroscopic level, de Broglie equation has no significance. So it does not consider the wave nature of electrons or the subatomic particles. That is why Bohr atomic model could not explain some characteristics of matter. Coming back to quantum mechanics or quantum mechanical model, energy states are called orbitals. Let us try to understand orbitals applying Schrödinger equation. When wave function of electrons is calculated, it was observed that each energy level may have several possible inner energy levels as well. Such energy levels are called orbitals. You would have already learned about orbitals, the energy levels S, P, D, F. Each of such orbitals may have several energy levels. All these facts could be understood by applying Schrödinger equation and his wave function. From this discussion, you would have understood why wave function is called a complex function. It is not difficult, but it is a complex function. There is no need for us to understand the calculations or understand the formula in detail. All we need to do is only to understand the mathematical representation. I explained all these facts in detail so that you can understand this otherwise difficult portion easily and enjoy learning it. Now, let us understand the next point, that is probability of finding the location of an electron. What does it mean? It means in which path or at what distance it is going round the nucleus. Probability of location of an electron is best explained by 3 or 4 quantum numbers. Now let us see how these quantum numbers are named. First one, principal quantum number. Second one, azimuthal quantum number. Third one, magnetic quantum number. And fourth one, spin quantum number. So each electron is identified by these 4 quantum numbers. We will be discussing all this in the coming video. I have added one more point there. Understanding the probable location of an electron also gives the shape of the orbital, that is, in which fashion it is moving around the nucleus. We will understand all this in the coming videos. Now, before we wind up this video, we will see the mathematical representation of Schrödinger equation and the parameters used therein. For a system like an atom or molecule whose energy does not change with the time, Schrödinger equation can be represented H cap psi is equal to E psi. H cap is a mathematical operator. Schrödinger has designed it. At present, we are not going into the details of that. Psi is the wave function and E is the total energy. Total energy will include all types of energy, that is, attractive energy as well as repulsive energy. What is attractive energy? It is the energy due to the attraction between the protons and electrons in an atom or molecule. Similarly, repulsive energy is the energy due to the repulsion among electrons and protons in the atom or molecule. By solving this equation, it is possible to calculate the energy and also the wave function of the electron. I have tried my level best to make this tough portion as easy as is possible. I hope this was of great use to you, and if you think the video was useful, do like the video, share the video with your friends who may also be benefited, and also please give me your feedbacks as your comments in the comment box below. If you have not yet subscribed my channel, do subscribe it now and also press the bell button near it so that you get intimated as soon as new videos are posted. Thank you very much. We will meet in the next video with quantum numbers. Okay, bye for the present.